Welcome to Deep Heights. My name is Deborah. I'm going to do a love reading, which is different for me. I feel kind of compelled to do one. No set time, so when you see this, it's meant for you perhaps. And no sign, so it's general, obviously, a general love reading. Not bubblegum love, though. It's never bubblegum love. I'm glad you're here. Let's feel this out. Feel, not fill. Feel. I'm going to get a card from the Sacred Geometry deck. If you can hear that smacking, that's my dog. He's the only thing or person or being in existence that I can stand to hear eat. I think his smacking is charming. Okay, sorry. So, speak to us of love. Speak to us of love. Real love. I just did a reading and that song from Father John Misty had come up. Real love, baby. You speak to us of love. These cards are sticky. They're not so forthcoming. Let's get my shot. Woo. So 2 cards have come out, integration and realization. To bring forth what we've learned in life, to realize, like, when you realize an idea, not to bring something into creation, to realize, to have it realized, and integrating that, the integration of the past and the present and the future, the integration of our past experiences, our present moment, and our future desires that we would like to have realized. Bringing into existence, calling forth, calling out for love. What does that mean to be fully integrated? To be a fully integrated person, human being, body, mind, and spirit. And if you are so fully integrated, how many others are? Okay. So we're going to use the animal deck. I just want to first get some energies for your love interest. What may we know about your love interest? What would Spirit like us to know? We have the cheetah and the vulture. And I'm going to speak to the vulture first because I just had this really interesting experience when I was driving the other day, and like 2 days ago, was driving, and there was a roadkill on the road, and there was this vulture, and he didn't move. You know, other birds move, and this vulture did not move. It would not be moved until it was like moving this roadkill, its prize, out of the way with the cheetah. And I thought about the vulture card actually. I was like, oh wow, that's interesting, because usually people like see the vulture and they're just like, they just want to eat you alive and take from you. No, I saw strength there, and like, um, you know, it wouldn't be moved. To the car, he was like, no, you can run me over, but I'm getting this off to the side of the road. Thank you. I feel like your person is a fucking force to be reckoned with when they want something, and the cheetah here as well. Fast. The cheetah gives this vulture energy that would be otherwise dark and moody and broody a little bit of life and light. Because cheetah and vulture is different from a crow. The crow goes to the land of the dead. It can transverse both worlds. But the vulture, he is like the land of the undead. And if you are living in the land of the undead, eventually that could make you moody and broody and lose hope, to where you can be in the middle of the road and not move when a car is coming against your instincts. Something sad about your person. Something incurable. An incurable sadness. But they're still alive. They can still move. They're still quick. They're still lithe and lean. These circles back there, feel like I hear sirens, you know, like I think your person is in a state of emergency. Yeah. Please don't do that. Everyone knows my dog lifts his feet and I can't stand it. Sorry if I have to interrupt the videos to make him stop. State of emergency about your person. There's a heaviness there, but there's a desire for life. Like looking in a mirror. Let's get one more. It doesn't feel very cheery, but you know what? Life isn't always cheery, and love isn't always cheery. With this integration card, integrating the past, the difficult pasts. You know, when you're a grown up and, you know, it's not all, I don't know, like you get some real experience, some real wounds, real scars. The vulture, he's angry. The vulture, this energy, something happened to your person that was unjust. Let's get one more. But they haven't lost hope. The cheetah. There's still a dignity there. There's still a dignity about them, even if when they're alone sometimes they're moody and they're broody and they want to go stand in front of a fucking bus. They don't. They're still chasing something, that desire for love, for the exchange, between a human being, that romantic exchange that only happens in that type of love. That it's more than just physical, it's spiritual, it's energetic, it will heal you. Let's get one more. You're going to help your person to heal, and perhaps heal yourself in the process. Maybe get some new scars, I don't know. Let's get one more. May we have one more, please? For this. For your love interest. The owl. Oh, that's really nice. Just see like a snowy white owl. Pristine and pure. It's cold though. Something's cold about this owl. Ah. Like it's far away. This is weird. This is the potential of your person. This is what they're chasing. This is the person that they are already, right? But they're becoming. Once they've integrated these lessons, their past. Once their past has been integrated, they'll have this new perspective, I don't know, something about vision, how owls move their heads, like they move their heads. Not like all exorcist, but think about having a new perspective. My readings tend to be about pain because it's what I know. It's what I know. So what I can only speak about what I know. It's what I'm good at. And if you're here, if you're drawn to my readings, then you are probably familiar with pain. Because this vulture energy, I really feel like you're in a really dark place. Or, wow, I don't know why I'm talking to you and this is supposed to be your love interest. So maybe, I don't know, it's weird. I don't know how that took a turn that way. Okay. With the realization card, if we're in this if you're in a really dark place, if your partner, if your love interest is in this really dark place, they would be incapable. How can you bring something positive from a really dark place? I'm sure you can, because we're supposed to turn negatives into positives, right? The things that hurt us in life are supposed to help make us stronger, give us this wisdom, this gnosis, this purity. But I said it was cold as well. It's the winter. There's a winter, but there's also the cheetah, this fire, this desire way from within, from deep within. You can't fix a person. You can't fix people. It's not your job, or nor your responsibility. And I wouldn't recommend trying to go into a relationship with someone who is in this energy of the vulture. They have to get themselves out of that. And I think that's what they're trying to do with the cheetah. But that's hard. I'm saying it. I know it's hard. I know how difficult it is. I can't say that I've integrated my past and present into future to realize something. Me personally, I don't know. Let's see. Let's get some more cards. You can't. He's smelling the cards. He wants to lick the cards because I'm holding the cards and not him. So he's like, let me smell the cards. I'll be friends with them. Okay. Let's get a couple cards for your energy, and then we'll develop a story with tarot. So we have the eagle and the hummingbird. I'm gonna get one more. I think you've come through this energy with this eagle. I think Peter Gabriel, Salisbury Hill. He's like an eagle flies out of the night. You're the eagle that's flown out of the night, and you were able to, with the hummingbird, extract the sweetness from your own dark. Okay, maybe you can do that from them. You can help them. It's hard to say. It's hard to say because who am I to say anything about love? Let's get one more for you. Because my nature would tell me that I would want to help someone that I loved. If there's someone that I love and I see you in this dark place, I would want to talk to you about it and say, hey, I've been there. Maybe sometimes I still slip back here. But that's what gives you this gnosis. That's what makes you the owl, is that ability to self-reflect, to say, okay, I know that I've had this experience and I have the wisdom from it now and I can integrate it into my life. And then with the realization is almost like manifesting or being prepared, being ready. Self-realization as well. The horse. You're free. What are you doing? Oh. You're free. You, who I'm speaking to, you are free. You've the horse is like the equivalent of the owl. You have this freedom, this strength. Okay. Love that. Hummingbird, eagle, and the horse for you. And this cheetah, vulture, and owl for your partner. And coming together, these energies. Because you have a lot of strength, you have a lot of experience. Wisdom, I'm getting like a real strong Knight of Discs vibe. This is the horse that the Knight of Discs rides. Because it's not just the knight that has the wisdom, it's that horse that has the wisdom too, that earthy wisdom of the horse. You can find the ways, you know. Horses are extremely intelligent. Hey bud, chill out. I know. You're okay. You're okay. Alright. Spirit, can you tell me what's the energy between these two, please? What's the connective energy here? Sorry, cricket's like right there in the way. So we have the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords reversed. The Eight of Wands upright with the Knight of Swords reversed. The desire to communicate and not knowing how. I think that it's there between you, especially with Mercury and Sagittarius here. There's an instant affinity between the two of you. There's an instant chemistry. When you speak, when you communicate with each other, it's very easy. But I feel like something is off. Something's off. The Knight of Swords. Maybe you need to do less talking when you're together. Maybe it's not the speech that it's going to help. It's the contact, the touch. And I mean real touch, more than just speech, because some things can be communicated through speech. Walt Whitman has many poems, but there's one that I really like. I don't remember what it's from, but it was I know what's better than best, and that's to leave the best untold. We're not always able to communicate in speech the things of our heart. We can communicate them through touch, through energy, just being in that presence, through the energy of life. And when you mingle that with another, the desire is here strongly with the Eight of Wands. Could be at a distance from each other. Not necessarily, but you could be. But the feeling that is between the two of you is expansive. It lights you up. You light them up. You give them this feeling of the cheetah. When they're feeling broody and moody and they want to go step in front of a bus, they think of you, and then they get this feeling of the cheetah. They want to travel. The cheetah is traveling. He's running. He's in pursuit. The Knight of Swords here, he's reversed. Too much thinking. Too much thought. Maybe you're both overthinking. They're overthinking and you're overthinking. Touch needs to happen here between the two of you. Touch. Okay. Ace of Wands. You're going to create life together. This is the one. For you right now in this moment. I'm not saying it's your forever one. This person, who you are in this moment, you're perfect for each other. And together, that energy is going to give you both new passion, new life, new desires, new pathways. You've been walking in the dark. This together, your two darknesses are going to create a light that otherwise you wouldn't have yourself. You know, you got the Eight of Wands, and from this union, you're going to have this explosion. You know, it's going to be quick and expansive. Like, I almost get a feeling of the Eon off of this card. You know, like the rainbows, like Nuth. It's a new beginning. That's just energy. You know, comes the eights. You know, come together and you go out, but you come back. It's like, I don't know, something is important about that. Okay. Let's see what your person say what they want you to know. Not that they hide things from you, but unrevealed. Nine of Swords, their hurt and their pain. You know, I'm going to share a little bit about myself. I have a lot of scars, right? A lot of pain, a lot of darkness in my past when it comes to love and relationships, loss, trauma, loss, death. I have scars. I have these Nine of Swords. So if I wanted to be in a relationship with someone, or if I go meet someone new, most people they don't want anything to do with it. Not that I can't handle new life or new things, but you learn to not reveal these parts of yourself because it turns people off. It turns them away because they want sunshines and rainbows and promises of laughter. I can't do that. So who wants to be around someone who's sad? So you put on a show. You hide this. Saying, what are they hiding from you? It would be, for me, and I think I can relate to your person, because it's like, how refreshing would it be to just be able to be who you are and where you are with another person? How rare, indeed. To want to be able to heal. Not that it's your responsibility to heal their pain. It's no one's responsibility to come into my life and heal my pain. I can only do that. But these are things that are always going to be with me. And just like that will always be with me, the Nine of Swords, this will always be with your person. Always. There'll always be fresh blood there. It will never stop bleeding. You can create new life together with the Ace of Wands and it can expand, but there's always going to be a room of blood. And that's okay. I don't know all the answers. I don't know what the future holds or whatever, or anything. But they're hiding this. They're hiding that room. What else may we know about your person? The King of Wands reversed. This is my Crowley card. I've said that before. It creates the love under will. It's reversed. God, I think that they've got some fucking dark shadows, dark seas of blood and pain and hurt in their world. And when they get into this vulture energy, this Nine of Swords, when they go into that room, it can be comfortable, you know. You feed on it. The vultures they eat death, blood, bones, rotting flesh. But you can't be afraid of those things about another person. We have to, know them, to not be afraid of those parts of ourself and of others. So if you love them, you're going to have to accept this about them. And I'm not saying it can never heal, because they've got the owl. I think they want this new, pristine, cold healing, because there's something about this cold, this chill, that heals, reduces inflammation. Cold. But it can also stop the healing process. All right. What are their intentions towards you? Yeah, we know. 4 Wands. You're their clique. They want to click. They want to meld. They want to mold. They want to merge and expand. Create this new with you. Integrate and realize that with you. Okay. Let's see Rider Waite here. What else may we know about your partner? About this 4 of Wands. Page of Swords. Defense. Defending. It's about truth as well. New clarity. But it's cloudy. I think that they come in and out. It's like schizophrenia light, where they go into that room, that dark room, that and then they can come out defending themselves against a storm in the mind. It's a tumultuous environment for them, but they're working on it. If you're going through hell, keep going. They're keeping going. You can walk by them, you can hold their fucking hand. You don't have to hold their hand, just walk with them. Walk with them. Run with them. Don't be afraid. Ace of Swords and the Eight of Swords reversed. Yeah, truth. Page of Swords. She's got this sword. Breaking free. The Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords and the Nine. You know, getting clarity. Getting that clarity from that dark place that they go. Healing. But you play an important role in this. Someone that I respect and watch said that, you know, when we walk the road, we're walking the road, and we walk the road alone, there's only so far we can get alone. And, you know, we need to be, we can only go so far alone, that we need others. We need the other. You need the man. As a woman, you need the masculine, the man, and the man needs the woman. Or however that works for you. You can only go so far spiritually. It's not just about physical, it's about expansion. This eight of wands, about going beyond. You've hurt too. You've been there. Let's talk about that. I want to know a little bit more about you. Can you tell me about this eagle? Horse and this hummingbird. Queen of Pentacles with the Four of discs. You've lost everything. Think that think you've lost everything. Possessions, your home, everything. Almost to the point of being destitute, having nothing. Chariot. It's reversed. The Chariot reversed. Being stuck. Being totally stuck with no hope, no roads. No, you're stuck. No guidance, no nothing. Naked in the fucking wilderness. That's where the eagle and the horse come in. These animals aren't with you unless you deserve, unless you're worthy. These are spirit animals. These are energies that you must be worthy of. And they will walk away at any moment. Hummingbird's about purity. It's about precision. It's about lightness. About doing no harm. King of Swords. He's out already. Or maybe came out another reading. King of Swords. You've conquered your mind. It's really, you've used your wits and logic to get you out of very difficult situations. You've earned it. What else may we know? How do you feel towards them? What are you hiding from them? That's what I'd like to know. What are you hiding from yourself? Two of Wands. Maybe they don't know this about you. This is Mars and Aries. You know, Mars is the warrior. Maybe they don't know this about you. About the bloody fucking hells that you've been through. Because you look clean and pristine. Looks can be deceiving. Here, come on, babe. Go lay over there. Well, you don't step on the cards. Come on. What else are you hiding from them? I feel like there's something you're hiding from them. There's two of Wands. I've never really seen it that way. Ten of Swords reversed. Yeah. Oh, and the Nine of Wands reversed. Oh, okay. Go lay down over there, son. I think that that they definitely don't know what you've been through, and that it still weakened you. You know, if they have their red room, so do you. Nine of Wands reversed. That you get just as moody and broody as they do. I don't know, but I feel like somehow you've moved through something very similar. Not that you can't go back there, but where you are right now, you have realized and actualized the knowledge from that experience. You know you've moved through it. I just want to get one from the Morgan Greer deck. I would like to know general, perhaps, advice from Spirit about the outcome, about their actions toward you, the actions that they would like to take towards you. Because I don't think you're together. So I was saying at the beginning, I feel like you need to touch. You need to touch each other. Okay. Four of Swords. Healing. More time. Perhaps for both of you, but for them certainly. The King of Wands reversed again. He's reversed twice here. Your partner is not ready yet. I think that they're not ready. Not quite yet. So we have the Page of Swords, the Sun, and Justice. They've come out. Yeah, I think that the Justice card is feeling a little bit cold, and the Justice card is like this owl, this cold wisdom, this knowing, this knowledge, this experience. Because Justice, she has the knowledge, she has the gnosis, that's why she can make those decisions. She is the knowledge. Just like this owl is the gnosis of that experience, which is something I think you have, but they haven't quite gained yet. And they're working on it. Here, the Princess of Swords, the Page of Swords, and the Sun card. They're cold right now. The King of Wands reversed in this Four of Swords. There's a coldness here. So I'm saying you could do with some passion. They could do with some touch. Your person. But at the right time. I'm not telling you to go force it. But I think it any other messages? Two of Swords reversed. I almost feel like it's just unknown, like it's unguarded, you know. The time is coming. The time is coming. It's like the time and not the time. I don't know. It's right and it's wrong. And you won't know if it's right or wrong until the moment. Six of Swords. You're making your way to each other. They're making their way to you. You know, it's like that's them. And that's, you know, this cloaked figure, that's their vulture, that's their pain. You know, swords. Those swords here, and they've got that wand. Six of Swords is, you know, the first cards that we had out were the integration and the realization. And, you know, it takes time to integrate feelings and to process them, because it's a process. It has to be processed. All right. Let's get one from the sisters and we'll close. Speak to us of love. I always think about that from the prophet. I read that, I don't know, I remember the first time I read that I was in like middle school, and of course I'm Libra, and I was like, I want to read the part about love, and I was like, speak to us of love, and that's always what anyway, not the Deborah show. Okay. Sisters, speak to us of love. Also, I can't sing. Not well. Okay. Ambition. There's the cheetah, baby. Sorry, this light's terrible. Ambition. This elk here. December 24th to January 30th. Renewal. Ambition. I think that this is just about, I think that's what this is about. You know, when you're hurt, your person has experienced a lot of hurt and pain, and they're processing that, and they're being there, but they want more, and they know that they want more, and I think that they understand that this is a process for themselves, and that they want more, and they have the desire for more, the ambition for themselves. You know, if they're the vulture and they're this dirty bird, they want to be this nice, clean, wise owl. I certainly hope that this was beneficial to you in some sort of way, and I spoke clearly. Love to hear your comments. I hope to see you again.